In this video, I'm going to go over how to set up your own SharePoint communication site and get started. There's lots we can do with these sites, but let's get the basics. The first thing you need to do is go to your portal, portal.office.com, and when you log in with your Microsoft credentials, you get something like this. And over here on the left column, you'll see all the icons. You want to find the SharePoint icon, so I'll click on SharePoint. And when you look at SharePoint, you notice a few things. Your teams are here. SharePoint is the behind-the-scenes part that makes teams work. But we don't want to make a team site. We want to make a site that lives forever, so we'll make a communication site. So come up here at the top, Create Site. And we have two options, Teams and Communications. You want to do communication. You need to name your site. So I'm going to select Honors Physics. I can describe it. I can select a language. And I can have it already set up, looking kind of like this. Or a showcase where I insert my pictures, or blank. I'm going to go ahead and choose blank, but feel free to use any one of these. Sometimes it's nice to have a template to work off of. When I'm done, I'll select Finish, and it will make my site. Here is my SharePoint site. Kind of bare looking. Right now, no one can see it but you. We'll talk about managing site permissions in another video, but right now you're the only person that can see this site, so have at it. A couple of quick navigational things. This plus sign over here allows you to add sections. It can be 1 column, 2, 3. You see this. So I'm going to make 2 columns. And notice what just happened. I have my 2 columns, and I have a plus sign. You click the plus sign to determine what you want to add. So a YouTube video, text. Hero layout is a bunch of pictures and links that really kind of make it kind of fun. Image gallery, so people can flip through images. A button, what you do is you have a link, and there's a button the kids push or somebody pushes, and it goes somewhere. This is widely used on the library site. You can just have links, spacers, stream. All of these different things can be on your site. You can have news, blogs, all kinds of things. I'm going down. So embed. SharePoint requires that our IT department allow embedding. Our IT department has allowed embedding for certain sites. If you put an embed code in and get an error, create a help desk ticket and tell them what you want to embed so that they can go in and check the right boxes. But for this, let's go all the way up to the top and let's just choose the text. So, text. So I'll just start typing normal stuff here. So it's physics class. So we'll talk about the study of motion. And maybe I want that to be bigger, bolder. I can make it a heading, a heading, bold heading, underline it, center it. I can start typing whatever I need to type about the study of motion. Well, that's great. Let's come over here and add a picture about motion. So I'll select this. I'll say I want to add an image, and it asks me from where. Upload from my computer. Do I happen to have a link? Is there a site? Do I have it in OneDrive? Would I just like to look at some stock images? So let me look at some stock images. Happen to have motion. Well, I do have this, and you know about sharks in motion. I'll pick sharks. Insert. And there we go. So my words about the study of motion, maybe I say sharks move. And then here's shark information. I can change the picture, resize the picture. So maybe it's too big. There we go. Or maybe I need to make it over here. Maybe I need to link that picture to somewhere. And when I'm done, I click Save. And so I've got 2 pieces. Now, let's say I'm done with this, and I want a new section. And this one I want to be one big section. Maybe I have a big graph to put here. So I'll select plus, and I want to look for a file. And I want it to be viewed. So I'm going to select File Viewer, and it's going to ask me, what do I want viewed? I want to upload something. And for this, I'll grab this Chem Matters. And so I'll add the file. Now what's really nice, let's give it a second, and all of a sudden I have my two parts, and then here is my file being viewed. Okay, so the way I did that, remember, is I hit the plus sign, and I said I would like File Viewer. I can upload files, I can have a document library, I can do all of those things, but I can also just display the file outright. Now also notice that I hit the plus sign directly below. I didn't come over here and make a new section. You can make as many sections as you want, or you can have one section, or one section with dividers between. So I put a divider in, and now I'm ready to put a button in. So it's kind of hidden right here. I want to edit this. I need to type a label, so I'll say physics, and then I'll paste the URL. Now I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, small button in a large space. Maybe that's wrong. So we've made 3 columns, grab this physics button, and pulled it down. So you can move things around provided you have this. Not sure that that's the best place to put that. And I can also delete. So I've got my website started. Be very careful. It is very, very tempting to come along and make all kinds of different things, like a 3-column, a 2-column, a 1-column, then back to a 3. You really want to keep it pretty simple. Now, as to the color scheme, if you don't care for this color scheme, you can come up here to this settings, change the look, and change the theme. So maybe I prefer the purple. So now it's purple. I don't think I do. Now I prefer the red. A couple other pieces. When I click on this, these 3 columns, if I want to edit it, I can actually give it colors or change the layout. I'm like, oh, that was a mistake, and change the layout. So there's a lot I can do. So play around, save often, and see what you like. The way it is set up right now will probably not be the way it's set up when you're ready for it to go live. But for right now, all you're trying to do is get it onto one place.